Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's day 6 of my shoulder surgery. Like I said, had long had biceps tendon reattached, rotator cuff fixed, labrum tear fixed, and bone spur removed, so it wouldn't do anything else again to my shoulder. Anyway, so throughout all the days of my first week of post-op surgery, let's see, I guess 3 days. Oh, the day before I was hella nervous and was not excited to have this surgery, but I needed it, and I know I needed to have it done sooner than later, just so I could continue not having this pain. Like whenever I drove, like if I had my left arm like this, I had my left arm driver, like my damn shoulder just feel like it just pop out all the time. So that would happen, or I just have some crazy just aches and pains, that it would just be annoying, especially at the gym or after working out. It just, even storms, all those pressure changes messing up my joints. Yes, I feel like I'm just getting older and older, but it is what it is. It's life. No, time doesn't stop. So step by step, let's see, the day before, actually the morning of, I was at the Andrews Institute down in Pensacola, and I had this surgical soap that sold at any pharmacy. It's I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's like sterile soap. It doesn't have any scent or anything like that. So I cleansed my whole body. And then, went in there, and they had this crazy shaver that just shaved my whole arm and my underarm because they were going right in here. They intubated me. My surgery was at 6:30, and Dr. Jordan, man, I didn't even really see him because I went in there and I was already like half tired. I was so anxious. Where I couldn't sleep the night before, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm going to be sleeping for a long time anyway, so I might as well just stay up and do whatever. So I went into the Andrews Institute at 6:30. I think I had the surgery like around 7 because I was knocked out, and then I woke up. So they told me I was intubated, and they told me they did a little bit more work to my shoulder than I really anticipated, or they anticipated to do, but they still wanted to make sure that I was getting taken care of no matter what. And they didn't want to have me come back for another shoulder issue if they could have just fixed it all in one spot. That's awesome. The Andrews Institute is just an amazing medical group. The orthopedics there, they work on all the major leagues, NFL, all pro athletes, and non-pro athletes. I'm in the military. They see a lot of military personnel, especially special forces and stuff like that. Being close to Hurlburt Field out here by Navarre and Fort Walton Beach. But day 1, I came home, and basically I just fell asleep. They told me not to do anything crazy, so I've just been babying the crap out of my shoulder. I couldn't take a shower for 3 days, so I just was roughing it like I've done before in the military. Did a little bit of the baby wiping just to make sure that was good. And what I did do to prep to make sure I was mentally okay, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube about what this surgery entailed. I even saw a lot of rotator cuff stuff too, so I kind of knew exactly what they were doing anyway initially, so that's awesome. And then there was a gentleman that I watched where he was like, hey, make sure you get one of those arm pillows to get underneath there to make sure it props up your shoulder. It's just better when you sleep. I also got one of those mesh slings, so when you're in the shower, your arm is still in this position and you don't have to worry about making any awkward moves. I was halfway tempted to buy one of those t-shirts that had all the snaps because it would just make it easier. You just remove it and then you put it back on. But with all those snaps, I think I'd still have to have a lot of help anyway. So thank God for my wife being here, and if you don't have a significant other, hopefully you have a really good friend that'd be there to help you out, to help you get dressed, because the first time you take a shower, getting undressed is mentally it's kind of crazy, because you don't want to, you're just thinking about it all the time, like, I don't want to mess up this shoulder, because it's so, they tell you at the hospital, do not do this, don't do anything. I'm like, oh God, all right. Because if you do anything, overwork anything, especially with men, they're real apt to go ahead and do things a lot earlier. So I'm just trying to be very patient and just take it one day at a time, make sure I don't do anything out of the ordinary. And when the doctor says I can come out the sling, that's when I'll get out the sling. I also did buy one of those shoulder after surgery ice kits, where it just goes into the freezer and it goes in a bag or whatever, and it's good for about 20 minutes, and it covers from about like mid bicep to all the way up to the neck, down to like mid pec and mid shoulder blade, and that thing's been working out really awesome. I do that about 3-4 times a day, and crazy that I have not really had to take too much medicine, or like pain meds. Tylenol every once in a while, because like I feel like, ooh, there's a little thing, like it definitely reminds me that I've had surgery Tuesday, which was 6 days ago, but not bad at all. I've walked on day 3 with my mother for 2 miles, and it's crazy. She's 62 years old and still walks faster than me, and she's like 5 foot. She's like, you know, it's wild. But I also did have knee surgery. I had a MACI procedure done on my right knee in September of 2024, and honestly, like I wish I just got that done a lot sooner, because it's already feeling so much better, even though I still have a little bit of pain left. But it's normal to have that after surgery. Doctor said I should probably have that subside probably like 6 months to 8 months, and then probably start maybe running around about a year. And I'm like, okay. And it'd probably be like a year to 1.5 years, because the shoulder won't be able to get all the jostles around. So we'll see what happens with that. So, and I've been able to play the guitar. I've had to get a little bit of I don't know what to say. It's like I had to makeshift my whole body, but I think I can actually play. So let me get my good old J45 here. So this is 12th fret, and that's totally normal for me. And then this is like if I want to play a G, and see, like I just have to angle it more towards my right side, so it's kind of still in front of me and I'm not really messing up. So like, I guess I could work on that it's like, just trying to get that a little faster. Get all Something in Orange by Zach Bryan. So you got that. And I've actually been trying to do a little bit of, like I do fingerstyle for Thomas Rhett's Die Happy Man. But I've been doing it with the pick. So yeah, I can still play. It's not comfortable. It's not the best. I do have a gig coming up February 8th, and I'm not trying to push anything. So I will just adjust everything to where like it's just a little bit more comfortable for me to play. I'll be sitting down, and I really miss it. That's the one thing that really keeps me calm and keeps me sane is playing music, playing guitar, singing, songwriting. So yeah, that is week 1 down. Next week, I believe it's that Monday, I have physical therapy, and that'll be the real test of how I'm going to react, how my shoulder's going to react to some initial movement, rehabbing back to some type of normalcy. I can only assume that it's going to probably take about a good 3 months before like I get a really good range of motion, but I still won't be able to just pick up everything off my bed of my truck. So I'm probably gonna have to make my gig kits a lot lighter. And thank God I got me this awesome transporter. It's called a rock and roller, so I could just stack everything up and still be proficient at that. So that is where I'm at with everything right now. Yeah, I got my album coming out on Friday, which I've been very anxious about as well. It's called Dreamer. It's got 12 original songs. Have one song that I've written with Stevie Moss, a good buddy of mine down here at Panama City Beach. Really awesome, renowned songwriter. Helped me write a song about my daughter. And because sometimes it just takes a little bit outside assistance to get the right words, because it's so personal and you just want to make it so perfect. And perfect isn't always the best. Getting somebody else's input and somebody's other viewpoint make things a little easier and better, especially when it's not like so personal to them and it's like, oh yeah, we write this real quick. So I'm really excited for that. I'm probably going to do a whole unplugged album where it's just me playing, and just going to go ahead and release that way and call that a day. Hopefully everybody like that. But and also I teamed up with the Cowboy Revolution hats. I got a cowboy hat right here, so I love the font of it. Cowboy Revolution apparel. And I teamed up with them as a brand ambassador because the guy, he's also a veteran. He served in the Marines. I've served in the Army, and I'm in the Air Force, about to retire, so I'm a veteran myself. And his apparel is just awesome, and his code, his company code of ethics, is just aligns right there with me. Just if you're gonna do it, get it done right, show up on time, not late, and late's on time. You know what I mean? That's that Army, that's that military mentality. But I found my journey. I will put this up on Tuesday to make it the 1 week journey of post-op long head biceps tendon and was it long head biceps tendinosis, rotator cuff surgery, labrum surgery, and bone spur removal. So all right, thank you, and go ahead and subscribe, follow, and then I'll also be putting up some other things about my music and just explanations on all the songs. All right, see y'all.